the vision that we need for Pakistan is primarily one which is focused on implementing Islamic policies. We would like to see a state which was supposed to be built upon Islam, in fact it's gone completely the other way. And that has caused a schizophrenia in that society, where do we follow the West or Islam, which is going to make us not progress. That's the problem there. I would like to see an Islam in Pakistan which has an effective governance. That doesn't mean a dictatorship, it doesn't even mean a democracy, it means the implementation of Islam. I would like to see a Christian woman to be the spokesperson in the Majlis al-Ummah for a future Islamic society. Where she speaks, she actually says that, do you know what, under Islam, minorities are protected.
Okay, but you've got to think of it from this point of view. I mean, you're going to find out I'm from Jannam, and then from where we're from in Pakistan, there is a Christian community. You can't just say, you know, Islam, because within, I don't know what this...
Which is why I'm saying that under an Islamic society, minorities would be celebrated. Never mind Muslim women, we would even get non-Muslim women participating in governance.
If we look globally, the Pakistani nation has been very liberal amongst the Islamic countries as well. Giving the examples, the first ever female prime minister in Islamic countries was the Pakistani prime minister, Benazir Bhutto. Currently, the foreign minister of Pakistan is a woman. The speaker of the National Assembly is a female in Pakistan, whereas another female deputy speaker in Sindh Assembly. So, as well as we're talking about the negativism over here, we must appreciate the positive stuff that is going on in Pakistan, and appreciate that Pakistan actually is a very, in terms of going globally, is a very liberal country in terms of accepting a woman's role there and giving them the role to fulfill their society's development there, and I think we have to appreciate that as well.
Is women's rights in British Pakistani community, I know it's not at that extreme, but is it something which we should be worrying about?
In the UK?
In the UK.
I don't think we have a problem in the UK at all. You know, all the girls are actually educated by law, they have to go to school, and the majority do actually go on to college and university and do actually get decent jobs as well at the end of it. So I don't think we have an issue or a problem within the UK.
Zubair, do you think there is an issue with somebody who's studying in the university right now? Do you think there's an issue of British Pakistani students going forward, especially female students going forward into university?
I don't think that's a problem, but like when they get married, it's more of like a Pakistani aspect. Is like, I'll just stay at home, I've got my degree, even if it's in like medicine or dentistry, I'll sit at home, just look after the kids, and you know, I've got my degree, that's it.
I don't think that is probably of their choice. It's probably family pressure more than anything.
So that's an abuse of
Well,
their rights.
maybe it's childcare. I mean, my sister is a mum, and she's got a baby, and she's having to take time out because her baby's a baby. I mean, if it's a case of, okay, we've got the female in the workforce, maybe the government can help out more with, instead of giving tax cuts, give tax breaks for childcare and get the female working. It's not an Asian thing, it's a financial thing.
Do you think there's a stereotype for British Pakistani females for what industries they can go into? Zubair, I want to get you because you talked about stereotypes. Do you think that this is an issue with the British Pakistani?
For example, like my friends, they do engineering, and engineering is one aspect where it's like all the lectures are male. Like you don't
That's
see.
not an Asian thing,
I
that's a
don't
general
think that is
thing.
a problem with having a male lecturer or a female lecturer. You know, I don't
No,
think
I don't
that
mean
is
the lecturer, I mean the people who are
Alright.
studying, the students. Like all of them are majority male, whereas you see other aspects like textiles and nursing and midwifery, they're all female.
That would be out of choice. I wouldn't want to be an engineer, and I wouldn't want to attend an engineering class. It's like if you go to a hairdressing class, I mean, you know, they're all going to be female there. I mean,
majority.
yeah, majority. They are male. I mean, you know,
Yeah,
I
but it's
trust
not-
a male
Is
hairdresser
that not a
over a
social
female.
aspect? That's
That's-
socially constructed, and this is the thing that we need to tackle.
That is, it's a social thing. That's
For
not a
example,
race thing.
for example, myself, when I went nursing, people looked at me like, wait a minute, is that not for girls? Especially in the Pakistani society.
In any society, a systematical positive discrimination is always there.
Yeah.
It may not be against a Pakistani woman only could be. There have been few examples there where it's not a lack of opportunities here, but when they get to a specific trait for women, yes, there has been a positive discrimination. Whereas they will not say you don't qualify or you don't have what it takes, but they get something which actually would put hurdle in your way. Technically, sometimes even with the names. I have an examples whereas women rang and give their names, Asian names, and they got turned by it, and when they gave an English name, they got taken. So this positive discrimination is always there.
Or negative discrimination.
Yes. Negative is direct,
Yeah.
positive is indirect.
In England, institutional racism does exist. And perhaps, Pakistani being Muslim, we are more victimized. And it's a fact there and it's improving. Being a first generation in this country, I always tell people that when I used to walk, if a Gora come and call me black bastard, that was, you look black to them and would smile and go away, they don't want to fight. It's a fact of life. Now the things are changing. But let me come to you that when I have seen in last, thanks to you and to Zan or Jawab TV, when I attended the function in the university, I was really pleased to see the Pakistani girl who have come from Pakistan to study in this country. It is encouraging.